So this is another video for the RSX. This is going to be one of another quick install videos of just restoring my RSX and upgrading it. Today I have a new part. It's from Mugen. It's the mirror cover for Mugen, and it's red. A lot of these things are hard to find. I think they sell a lot of chrome and black. Mugen color matches the car. I think this is the Milano Red cover, but at the same time, they don't sell any more of this Arctic Blue Pearl covers, but I think this might be a nice touch for my RSX. I'm pretty excited to have it on and install it. It's going to match the red JDM Honda OEM badge for the Type R. Obviously, this is Type S USDM, but I think that's going to look pretty nice. As mentioned, I'm going to replace or add this Mugen cover. It is not blue. It is the Milano Red. A little different, a little more personalized. I think it'll give a nice subtle pop to the car, and we'll see. So this is pretty much it. Let's see. It says mirror cover. Oh, there you go. There's the part number. MR, I think it's Milano Red, but it's the 76450XK7C K0S0MR. It's you can see here it says Mugen genuine parts made in Japan. Gonna be 4,400 yen is how much it costs. So roughly around like 30 plus dollars. And there's the lot number. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's going to look great on the car, as mentioned. And let's go ahead and take it out of the box so you guys can see. So you pretty much open up the plastic cover. And we're going to remove or slide this out. There you go. And we'll put the plastic box aside, and it comes in this nice cut styrofoam, and they fill it up here as well. There are no instructions. Oh, there are instructions. So there are instructions inside. So if you ever get this and you slide it out, you'll see it here. And this is the cover, and it looks like we're going to just use a bunch of 3M tape because that's what they give us. But let's take a look at the instructions in a quick second. I'm going to take it off the tripod, and we're going to take a look at this and just see how this looks with the emblem. So I just grabbed the phone, and we're going to get real close to the Honda emblem. And you can see there that it's not a perfect match, but it's pretty close. Like, I think the Honda emblem's a little bit darker than this Mugen cover, but they're not really side by side. This Honda emblem was used, so I'm curious if the rear emblem looks a little bit more red. Still a little of that darkness there. But I think this cover looks pretty nice, and I'm pretty excited to put it on the car. So very quickly, I'm going to show you guys the parts overview, and then I'm just going to put it together myself, and then you'll see me kind of install it in the car. But all these instructions are in Japanese, and it looks like they give you these little thin strips here for number 4, and numbers 2 and 3 is these kind of 3M sticky strips. One is at 0.8 millimeters, one is at 0.4, and then you have the mirror cover itself. From what I can see, I can't read the Japanese instructions, but it looks like from this diagram it's saying use the 0.8 here. It doesn't look like it even mentions the 0.4. It actually shows 0.4 here. And then there's a tab at the bottom as probably for the adjustment that you peel off if you want to, depending on the mirror type. And then, let's see, in the back instructions here, there's really nothing in the back. So let's get started. I'm going to just go ahead and put everything together. So what I did is take the OEM mirror cover, as you can see there, and it has this little switch that I had to take out off the Mugen cover. But you can see it's like the material back there is just kind of like a faux plastic leather. Doesn't really look that good, but I think that's how all the OEM ones are. It was pretty worn, so I put this spoon mirror, the concave blue, and it functions pretty well. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna overlay the Mugen right here, and put it on. But the first thing I have to do is actually do the little cutout here, just so this thing can fit in there. So it's telling me to knock out this part for the mirror. And before I do that, you can see that it's connected here by 3 pieces. I'm gonna get real close. And so I just need to cut those out. That way it slides out. So I'm gonna take this box cutter and just cut it out from the inside. I don't wanna mess out the outside too much. So gotta do that right now. That side's out. And pretty much just breaks off at that point. And that's pretty much out. Hopefully that was interesting to you guys. I just kind of notched it out with the box cutter, and then I pulled it out there. So it looks pretty good. And now we can go ahead and actually install it. I don't know why they just don't do it when they give it to you, but maybe there's some mirrors where they don't have that and it's just cleaner without it. But we had that little cutout for the mirror adjuster, so that's kind of why we had to knock it out. And let's go ahead in the car and take a look at how it sits. But we actually have to put some of that 3M tape and clean up the mirror as well. So I'm gonna hold my phone while I show you guys the cover. We're doing a little quick dry fit just to see how it fits on before I apply the little tape, the 3M tape. So here I am again, looking to install this. I can't read Japanese. Did a little Google Translate, but didn't help much except told you to wipe it with an alcohol wipe just so it has a smooth mating surface. We're just gonna wipe the inside too. Here, it's a little dusty as you can see. So we just wanna make sure that is also good. And then we'll let it dry for a little bit. And we'll also wipe it with a paper towel. You can see the inside is just pretty much plastic, and it looks like it's like spray coated with the red or whatever color mirror you have. And we're gonna air dry that real quick. And while I'm letting that sit down, I think I'm gonna call it an audible. And I said I was gonna use the 0.8, so it's a little thicker. I might just use the 0.4 and see how that fits. If not, I'll just kind of peel it back off and use the 0.8. Because it felt like it fit pretty snug there, and we'll go from there. So it's telling me to just put it on each side, sort of at the edge. So I'll just go ahead and do that now with the 3M tape that they give me. So we're gonna take out this piece here and just gonna put it on the side. So it looks to me like it's on the side, so it just provides a little bit more friction. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put it at the corner piece, and hopefully it sticks. You know, I wish they put it for you, but this is more like you do it yourself. There you go. I have it here. And I'll do it with the other side as well. There you go. So now it's attached. I think we're ready to see how it installs. So let's get back in the car and finish up this cover. So I'm gonna start with the 0.4, slide it on, and if it stays on, then we're good. If it has any issues, then I'm gonna have to use the 0.8. All I'm doing right now is just pulling it through, and then I'm just gonna pinch the bottom. I'm pushing it through as far as I can, and I'm just gonna pinch the bottom. And let's take a look at the seams. So you can see there's a border there. It's not gonna fit all the way. It's intentionally like that. And then on the bottom here, this one fits just a little bit over. I'm kind of glad I did the 0.4 so it doesn't stick out too much. And then just pressed it a little bit so it stays on. Same here. And on the top, harder to see, but it looks like it fits there. I'm putting a little pressure for the 3M tape, and then the same on this side. Doesn't look like there's too much of a gap. Fits pretty good. This too. And I think we're good. I'll adjust the mirror later when I drive, but let's go outside and take a look at the final product. So this is the installed piece from the inside. I have the camera really close up to it so you guys can see. It's that red color with the Mugen little lettering. I think it's like embossed here. So that's pretty cool. And then from the outside, people that see the car will see this through the mirror, but a little highlight detail. If I flip the camera, this is kind of what I have right now for the RSX interior. Pretty much it's a blue interior, but there's some like little highlights there. We have the skunk 2 shift knob with the little red inside. We have the shift boot with a little red stitching. And then I redid the leather steering wheel cover with stitched red here. There's a video I have on how I did it. So pretty much this red piece is a nice touch that I'm pretty excited for. And then I am gonna be doing two things when I can find it. One is like JDM Honda airbag, if I ever can find it. And the other thing is just maybe even changing this button red. Those are hard to find. I think this one's a little easier. You can get it off of EP3 or even just like those sites. But those are my plans for the RSX. Just kind of like sourcing it and looking for it. But if you look at my older videos, I pretty much have converted this interior to pretty much a DC5 blue door panels, changed out the carpet with the used one. We have the Acura SR4s in this Wildcat blue, and just kind of a black suede here. Little seat cover for people that don't like the bucket seat on the passenger side. And then we have the Type R rear seats. It has some hints of red stitching, I think, but it's pretty much a suede seat. And so yeah, this one, pretty nice touch. I'm pretty excited about it, and more to come on the interior. We're hitting those details now. So there it is. Here's the final installation piece. A little bit of glary inside the garage, so hard to see. Maybe when it's in the morning or daylight, I'll come up and show you guys again what it looks like, but it's just kind of an accent piece, having a red Mugen mirror cover right up front, and rest of the car is blue besides the red logo here, but I think it's just going to be one of those nice pieces that I have for the car. Hopefully this was interesting. I'm pretty excited about just throwing a little detail on the car, making it look a little bit more personalized. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked this really quick DIY. as well as some of the other content that I've been putting out for the RSX. Have a good one, and more to come.